Welcome back, guys. CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about another 3 altcoins. What do you request on the comment section? So today we're going to talk about Hashflow, HFT, Portal, and the CATI USDT. So let's start with Hashflow. And yes, guys, this token not brand new or some old token, but this is just from November 2022, and this is a chart on the Binance. So just great example. Binance not a low liquid exchange, but take a look at this week. And yes, in many videos I share some ideas. So many times we come back and close the 50% of this week, but you have to understand this is not that type of story. I will show you the few interesting moments and also mention this moment in Telegram channel. So this is like a cheat list, cheat info for us in the future. So of course, not a lot of people stuck in altcoins, but take a look. What I realized here, for example, we get a token listed in the Binance or major exchanges here, 15 cents, and after the pump to 95 cents, for example, in February 2023, we dump it, dump. Where we can stop? So we go to CryptoRank and find the fundraising rounds, and I realize a lot of time that token, if it's not a so popular token, right? Of course, the soul not dumped to 20 cents, the IDO round or seed round or private round. No, of course not. I hope. But take a look. We can drop and stop at the seed round prices. Yes, sometimes it's happened because here in 2021, so now it's 2025. But in 2021, this venture funds invested in this asset at 2 cents price. They, at this current prices, they still in profit 166%. At the top, the ROI was like 189x. So it's kind of craziness. And that's, yes, I totally understand it's unfair because, for me personally, this seed round, private rounds, yes, it's good. It's a fundraising for project. But for me, it looks like it's some group of people get a priority to invest in some project on early stage and then dump the price while the next 3 years and generate the money from the air just because they get a priority. Priority, why? Why do they get a priority? Because it's funds. So that in this case, for me personally, the ICO rounds was more fair than airdrop system, or the seed rounds or the private token sales. I mean, when they just, the funds can invest. Here, this was a funds seed round. That was a private token sale round, 10 cents. But it's a big difference between the 10 cents and the 2 cents. That's why the people who invested in 2022, February 2022, here is, no. So around here, I guess. They invested at 10 cents. After that, of course, they dumped the price also. But now, even this guy's now minus 46% down. So you have to track the vesting channel, right? Because we still got unlocks. I guess till 2026. It's kind of weird. So the team can drop the price. So this seed rounds here, these guys here, seed round guys, 1 year cliff. Right after that, liner unlocked 3 years. So for the next 3 years, they can still dump the price because their entry was 2 cents. So it's kind of weird for me. All of this industry now with airdrop system, with fundraising rounds, is kind of weird. Of course, nobody tell us to buy, here. But this is the good lessons for us for the future. So we have to analyze the fundraising rounds and trying to understand not only the technical side of the picture of the price section of the charts, but understand the logic. What if I could be the venture funds? What I could do? I can dump the price, the fancy token, even to my entry, and after that, buying back again. And push the price higher again and again, and distribute again my tokens because I get a lot of USD profit. Here I came into my entry again to break even price and can push the price higher again. And for example, if they will drop price to 2 cents, after that they can push the price to 4 cents, right? And out with initial deposit. After that, they can ride to 40 cents to 50 cents, for example, with the totally free tokens. So it's more about a logic of big capital. I don't think so. Of course, if the Binance or other exchanges will not delist hash flow, because we got a chance to see that delisted. I hope you can tell me no, they will not delist because the launch pool was on a Binance, guys. Let's be real. The Reef also was with a Binance incubator, right? And they delisted easily, just in one click. Even the Series A round, the Coinbase Venture Invest, 12 investors here, even more, 12 plus. So guys, it's kind of weird story with all of these venture funds, and they tell us the story. So we have to invest and attach, blah blah blah, all this stuff. But while we invest and attach, they just distributing us their tokens, which they got on the seed round, on the private rounds. So the industry is broke. The idea of the decentralization is broke. Fair launch, all of this story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row down. So the good story, guys, we can't drop always down. So the good story, we can. Take a look. Here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then bounce. So for example, we could previously after that drop, we bounced 149%. That's why, guys, if you only now want to accumulate the hash flow, after 100%, if we will recover back this month or the next one, after 100%, just withdraw initial deposit. So safety trade, zero risk. And of course, here is a 1, 2, 3 monthly gaps in a row, which we probably will come back and close. Next one is here, liquidity pools, definitely. So this liquidity pool, this liquidity pool. So this is 2 liquidity pools. So sooner or later, I hope if it's not a scam, we will come back and sweep this one, 33 cents, and this one, 56. Should we go higher over the $1? Hard to say, guys. Mostly depends of marketing, not about that tag. So decentralized exchange. So looks like a legit project, right? So people use it, but people can use the service and the people can use some products, but not invest in the token. So it's kind of interesting moment. Also, the bad moment, guys. Now, only 36% tokens in circular supply. It's kind of weird, but what is good, market capitalization is only under 20 million market cap. So it's a really low cap token now. At the top, it was like, let's check the market capitalization. Of course, at the launch, it was like almost 700 million. Here it was like 171 million. Here it was like 111. So to hit $1, we have to reach like 365 million market capitalization. So a little bit higher than, twice bigger than this one. Is it possible? Basically, yes. So it's not a big deal, to put the price to $1, like 365 million market capitalization. So it's a $500 million. I guess the CATI, right? Here, CATI capitalization now even 31 million, and at the top, the CATI capitalization was here, 200 million. So it's real to see the hash flow here over than 32, over than 56. But I'm always more about a conservative price targets. So definitely you don't have to stuck in the idea to fix the profit at $1 because it's a psychological trap. Because it's a round number, it's a beauty number. That's why if you, the plan is pretty simple. You, for example, if you decide to buy now, if it's comfortable for you to buy at 5 cents, you can buy it now. I'm in hash flow, but I'm in losses. Because I was here around 19, I guess, 19 or 17. I invested in hash flow here It was even in 2024. I invested because I use the initiation accumulation pump model, and I'm not waiting, so we drop and sweep the low. But I invested here at the bottom, then we drop, then we bounce, but I'm not fixed profit. So it was my mistake. And now I'm not use DCA strategy because it's also can be the mistake to all the time spend money. Sorry, I'm talking too much about hash flow, but to make it another video about hash flow, I will explain you every single one. So buy indicators here. This is accumulation. This is accumulation. What happened at last time when we saw this type of accumulation? It was like 165, 167%. And now kind of same station. So we can see that, I don't know, 100% you withdraw initial deposit. So this is not a distribution zone. Even if we drop to the 2/10 to seed round, it will be good one. It will be the time to accumulate. But the main, guys, condition, the token should be still on exchanges. Because if the Binance or other exchanges decide to delist the hash flow, it's going to be the bad story. And probably this token will never recover back. So technically a direction in accumulation is good. Market mood, of course, it's a total disbelief, total capitulation on a weekly, but still like not enough capitulation on monthly. Money power, guys, take a look. Monthly, yes, step by step, the whales buy back. So it was like 11 cents, push the price to 32, fix the price, fix the profit. Here's April, 5 cents. So yes, round number, and they accumulate. So that definitely this is not a distribution. Here also they accumulate, but we can't know the size of accumulation. But definitely this is not a time to fix a profit. Got it. Trade on, guys. No data, nothing on the weekly, nothing on the monthly, daily, just intraday. Swings, local trades. Take profit, guys, we trade on the fundamental value. Take profit line is 1480, exit line 1680. Weekly time frame, we trade way under the fundamental value on the weekly time frame. So here it's fundamental value of the token is 1270. Take profit is 3380. So I guess sooner or later we're gonna test the take profit line, sweep this liquidity pool. After that, we have to pay attention what will be around the market in general. All right, so next one is a portal. Let's go and double check the seed rounds for portal if we got it. Token sale. So what do we got? Press sale round. It's just a madness, guys. I don't know what the time period here, but 0.08, right? So now even that guys who invested on the pre-sale round in losses 12%. It's good. Why it's good? Because if they get an idea, you know, to invest it back, you know, and making money again with this project, I guess they can put the price higher because definitely these guys will not cut their losses, I guess, and at least they will out at the break even. So at least we can wait sweep the low, for example, of listing price on the Binance was like 5 cents round 5 cents. Drop, sweep, bounce. So at least to 8. So maybe it could be logical. Personally, for me, I'm also in Portal. Portal now it's also low cap token, 31 million market capitalization. Once again, all of this stuff about a fundamental absolutely doesn't matter. Portal is a cross-chain gaming platform with a mission to onboard more players, blah, 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 all this stuff, guys. Yes, you can onboard on a platform, users, gamers, people who play this, use this platform, all of this story, but people don't have to invest in a token of this platform. So it's kind of big difference because the people, when they analyze the fundamental background of the project, they start thinking, oh, it looks legit. Yes, I have to invest in it because it sounds interesting. The people use it. People play the game on this platform, but it's not even close to the price of the token. Even without the token, I guess people can still play and use this platform. So the same story with DYDX, for example. The same story with, I don't know, with some other tokens. When people don't have to invest in a token to use some platform. And ask yourself, I want to play the games. Just play the games. Why do I have to invest in the token of your platform? If I have to invest in some token, I will find another game to play, to relax, you know? And this is the same story like with NFT, with the play to earn, when you have to like play and earn some tokens. But to earn some tokens, you have to buy some tokens. And imagine the people who buying the portal to play or use their platform at $2. I don't think so. They happy now to play even that game and even touch that platform. So this is all about money, right? So if I want to play the game, I'm gonna play the PlayStation. Zones are relevant, and I think if, of course, we always got a if this token is not a scam and Binance will not delist it, I'm still waiting. The $1.22 and even $2.82, $3.03. So this is a zones for fixation profit. When nobody knows, we always got a chance to see something like this one and down, and we always got a chance to see the sweep, correction 0.5, build another structure. You know, it's hard to say now, will we go to $4 to new all-time high or not, but my targets is this one. When I can't know, and nobody knows. With indicator set, guys, ADZ, this is a accumulation, this is accumulation. This is we lay down at the bottom. Nobody care about this stock, and we in disbelief in capitulation since end of January. So everything good. Monthly time frame. What do we got here? ADZ, no data, direction, no data, market mood still apheria. So technically, we look more bullish than bearish. We can't be more bearish if we've been here. You can go and watch the first video about a portal. I marked the two zones of interest, like usual, with initiation accumulation pump more $1.22, 94 cents, 55, 37. But sometimes it's happened, we dump it lower. Nobody could predict it, but at least you don't have to stock at $2 or $1.50, because this is not a zone of interest. Also, I'm not recommending you all the time use the DCA strategy, because it's not a solution. You can't just buy at $1.50 and then buy every single time the dip, because after one dip, we can see another one. One dip, we can see another one. So this is it. Take a look with trade on money power. Buy, bounce, recommendation, close position here. This was a money outflow. Here's a money inflow, 1, 2 money inflow. So the price around like 10 cents, 10 cents and 14 cents. So we can say like 12 cents is average entry. So most likely we'll see one more money inflow sooner or later. And the market makers, the big guys can build a better entry, you know. So you can see how they start. This is smart money. So they start accumulating now, only now. At 14 and 10. And yes, I think we will see soon again the money inflow. Take a look the take profit indicator, guys. There is no data, daily time frame. We trade on the fundamental volume. And the buy line now it's 10 cents 23, take profit 20.45, exit line is 23.06. So this is it. I believe, like conclusion, guys, my zones of interest for fixation profit still relevant, still the same. We can't know, I can't know, you can't know, nobody can know. This project is a scam. We scam it to go down and never go back, or we will. Nobody know the future, guys. You saw the example of ACT. So people so funny when they analyze the fundamental background of the project, you know, but after that complain how it could happen. Who could predict? So this ACT dump 50% down, even more. So here we dump it like 72% down, but in general it's not 72, it's 287, because to pump back to the break-even price, it's not 72%. This is also the trap of the numbers, you know, in crypto space, when they say, oh, we only dump 72%, not a big deal. But guys, to go out at the break-even with that entry, you need to, token should pump to 287. The same story with the portal. So don't be trapped with the numbers. Don't be trapped with the idea of and ask, will this token recover or not? Nobody knows. What we can know, it's just what I will do if plan A, if plan B, if plan C. And I totally understand what I'm doing with the portal, with Hashflow, with the CATI or other tokens. And my actions can be right or wrong. So we're not a wizards. We're not a magics, you know, CATI. Everything's still in play because we're still not invalidated idea. Invalidation of idea of CATI is 2 cents. This one, and now it's the best zone to buy. Okay, zone to buy. If we drop to the under the best zone to buy, the top of best zone to buy 21 cents, it will be the zone where you need withdraw initial deposit. If you want to invest now at 10 cents, so at 20 cents, 21 cents, you fix and withdraw initial deposit. Next zone here is going to be the fixation zone. Next zone is fixed local swing trade zone. Everything market before, so you can go and watch the first video about a CATI. Yes, I totally understand this channel is not so attractive because I don't care about engagement. I don't care about views. I absolutely don't care about it. That's why I'm not showing you the tokens, and I'm not tell you we go into the moon with all of this fancy, useless, absolutely useless internet virtual tokens. All of these tokens can go absolutely to zero. Absolutely. So we can work only with our money management, our risk management, you know, and the size of position and our analysis. So we take an action or not. If you think you join in here because it's easy money, it's a crypto that tokens always should go up, you know, I have bad news for you guys. This is financial market, high risky market. So invalidation of idea, it's a 2 cents. Now we're under the best zone to buy on the daily, on a weekly especially. So zones relevant. Highly recommend you go and check the first video about a CATI. So I hope you're not surprised. CATI is also easy to pump, easy to dump. Take a look, the metrics and raising rounds. Free. So people got free undisclosed rounds. June 24 is a lapse. Previously Binance lapse. There is no data, you know, what the price was. Strategic round also June 24. No data. June 24. June 24 and listed in September 24. So definitely that guys get some tokens on early stage and they can dump it. Technically here, this is still hype, still at the bottom on direction, you know, ADZ, this is accumulation. This is accumulation. So technically we're in accumulation zone. Here's accumulation. This is accumulation on the ADZ and divergency. It's good. Why is divergency? Because take a look, guys. You have to understand it. So here, for example, this one, last one, here it is. And I guess you don't need to show you here. One, and here's the words. Can we drop again? Of course we can. Can we invalidate the idea and dump on the 2 cents? Yes, of course. So it's not a magic. It's just a space of possibilities, guys. If you feel uncomfortable with some position, if you feel uncomfortable with some token, it means you invest more than you can invest, and you can afford. Daily, last one, buy was here. So daily, it's for swing trades. Weekly, no data, guys. Nothing. Money inflow into CATI was at 11 cents. It's good. We lay down at the bottom. So this is not a time to sell. This is a time to accumulate only if you believe in this project. Take profit indicator, guys. It's there is no data. No data on the weekly. I mean, no data just because it's not a we don't have an old history, oldest history. Take buy line now, it's 12.59. Take profit 24.82. Exit line at 28.10. So pretty simple. Can we drop even lower? Yes, of course. I guess on 12 time frame, yes, we can test. We now test the buy line right? For my wallet of CATIs, and now it's 7 cents 42, just in case. So guys, I hope you like this video. Write us in a comment, what do you think about all of these tokens? If you like to trade with my customer success, what I showed in this video, just write me a DM, subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.